Welcome back to ASTRONEER. So I've done a little bit of tidying up. I've put all my resources that were lying around on the ground on one base just to have everything tidy. And I researched a few items that I collected, but that's all. I have set up here, ready to go, the things I want to take with me when I go into space. I've got a tractor and 3 trailers. I've also got a field shelter, which I was given as a mission reward, 1 piece of aluminum or aluminium and a medium printer, and everything else I've got is soil, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. There's a couple of missions I can very quickly do to help me before I do anything else. Feed a galastropod a seed. Here's a galastropod, here's a seed. Sylvie really liked that, and now I get a second QT RTG. The other thing I want to do is, let's see, not that one, unlock an Exo Research Aid unit, for which I will get a buggy and the schematic for a buggy. Now I'm not going to claim the buggy here, but I want to do the research here because I think it's going to be a little bit easier than doing it on another planet. So I'm heading down. Pardon my cough. I located a research box here that I haven't opened, and this type just requires refilling the internal power supply, so anything will do that given time. It refills at a set rate, so it doesn't actually matter what you use to fill it up. And that's now opened. I'll grab the research and I'll grab back my QTRTG. So I played this game through several times, not always starting at the same second planet when I head out to space. And I'm going to follow the advice of a YouTuber, Josiwe, I'm going to spell that Josiwe, who thinks Calidor is the best place to go. And the reason I want to go to Calidor is I want to get tungsten, and I can go to either DeSolo or Calidor. But on Calidor, I can also get a particular snail who's going to help me through much of the rest of the game. So I can't carry any more soil. I'm going to pop my preferred package in the shuttle and head to Calidor. Okay, so I could go here to DeSolo, but I'm going to go to Calidor. Looks like those are the 2 nearest. One's a moon, one's a planet. Calidor's the planet, and it's a little bit bigger. And what I'm looking for before I land is a gateway near a landing pad. So there's a gateway right there, but it's not near anything. So I'll keep going around the planet. I can speed up a little bit. Here's another gateway, but I don't see a landing space near it. So I'll skip that one. There'll be another one coming around in a moment. There's one. That landing pad also is not particularly close to it. And here's the last one. And maybe that's the one I want to go for. This landing place is not too far away. I can't see the ones at the poles, so that was going around the equator. There will be spots at the poles, but I can't see the poles from where I am, and I can zoom out a little bit, but it's not going to be clear if there's a landing pad near one of the poles. I can just see up there is the light sticking into the sky. So I think my best choice is going to be that fourth location I came to, this one. So I'll just slow down. I'm going to land here. Exit. Okay. From here I can see the light over there, so I'm not too far away. I'll get out my little collection of stuff and I'll start setting up. So I want my tractor and trailer out. Another trailer. One of these is the tractor. There's the tractor. And I can use one of my QTRTGs. I forgot to use this research item, never mind. To charge up that tractor. And I could print these up here on the planet, given a bit of time, but it's just saved me a bit of time printing them before I set out. Now, I also want to set up my, well, do I want to set up my, I could actually move a little bit closer to that spot. So let's just see if I can get a little bit closer to the gateway before I set up my field shelter. So for now I'm abandoning that shuttle, but I will come back to it obviously. Okay. Big dudes. Calidor, I think, is my favourite planet. I love this desert, I love the colouring. If you get stuck you can just flip your vehicle, just wait for it to settle down before you do so. Okay, so here is a gateway, and I can set up my camp, my landing spot right next to the gateway. Now, let's quickly check the direction. North's up there, so what I want to do, oh, there's stuff. What I want to do is not have the gateway blocking any solar panels I may choose to use. So if I head over here, these are cactuses but they're not dangerous. I think that's going to give me a very good base location. So let's pop down my field shelter. No particular need to have it facing any particular way, but I'm going to have like that. Okay, and then I can use my tractor or the trailer pop another power on there, and I can use this to I'm going to need a couple of different things before I do that. So I'm going to need to print, I need to create my soil centrifuge, and I'm going to need to have this is where I messed this up. Well, I messed up a little bit. I'm going to go and get some resin, and I'm going to go and get, I think maybe some compound. Let's see. Oh, what do I need for a soil centrifuge? I'm going to need compound. I already have the aluminum, and I'm going to need resin for base to put it on. So I just need some compound, some resin. Let's unload some of the canisters. So I've got room to collect those things. I don't need that or that. I can unload that, and I'll just keep one. In fact, I don't even need that one. I'll keep no items on me. Drop that. Let's get in the tractor and go and find some compound and some resin. I see compound. Sorry, resin. I also see a couple of plants here. These guys with the 6 pointed stars on top are going to take exception to my being near them, I suspect, and I'm going to need to uproot them. Whoop. Lost that one. Let's just have it back. And this one over here. Whoa! That's the one thing I do not want to have happen, is get whacked by one of those shots. So let's pop these down. Don't need them for now. Let's dig up some resin. Okay, that's more than I could carry. I don't need the organic right now. Let's go find some compound. There's a bit I see. There's a slightly larger field over there. So we'll go for the bigger patch. Okay. Compound. Now I can make a small printer. I can use the small printer to print some medium storage. It's taking it off my backpack, I think. The printer's powered from the tractor, so that's nice and easy. Okay, got a bit of ammonium that I don't especially need, but I'm going to have it anyway. Okay, a bit more compound. I feel this is picking up very rapidly because I have the wide mod, so I'm just digging through a larger patch of earth at all times. So let's dump. Unfortunately, that compound was mixed in with the ammonium that I don't really want, but I'll take it for now. I've got the compound and that I need, and I already have the aluminum that I need to print. What did I get there? Only one? Alright, there's a bit more over here. To print the soil centrifuge, which is going to produce almost everything else I need. So, quickly trying not to fall down the hole. That's saying organic. Oh, no power. You know I've got no power because I didn't take my QTRTGs with me. That's okay. I don't have to. Ooh. Alright, I've got enough resin to print at least one large platform B. So heading back to base. Plenty more resin there should I need it. Okay, so now we can use the medium printer to print large platform B. It's saying it's only got 2 resin because one of them's on there. Okay. This printer is getting exactly the 2 power that it needs. So it won't go any quicker than this no matter what I do. And I've got trying to get that aluminum off that print that okay. Get the soil centrifuge started. And get my base properly underway. I'll just do one for now. that soil. I don't want to feed too much soil in at once. I'm going to stick with single canisters to begin with. And let's get the printer over here too. Now this would like a little bit more power. It would actually like 6 power, but it can't have it. So I feel I saw, since you can't do it on 6, I'm going to do it on 1. Oh, it did just finish, or did it just give up completely? It did just finish. So let's use this. I chose the wrong item. I should have started with resin. So let's do resin, and let's have that printer print another base. Dropped a canister of soil on the floor down here. Have this empty one, because round the corner, right here, next to the gateway, is this stuff. Look at this. Free power. Whoa, loads of free power. So, solar. I see one down there. Yes, I am going to get to it. Another solar. Another solar if I can dig this one out. And a bit of wind. Turbine. That is not so useful. Clay. But I might use that tungsten for something. And then this unfortunately is busted and broken, so there's nothing else I can do with that. That gravity ball is going to come in useful as well. That was very lucky. Not always going to get lucky like that, but that was a nice turn up. This is going to run my battery dry again because I don't have anything plugged in. Well, I'm getting power from the tractor and trailer, which is nice. Okay. So I can pop some power items on there. These two might as well go on as well for now. And we'll produce ourselves some more resin and get ourselves another running short of power? Why is it not going? Did I just stop it? I think I just stopped it. I think it was going and I stopped it. No? Oh, it was going to wait to fill up. Okay, so it won't go on repeat if it's not completely full at the time. This is going to be a base for my smelter. I will dump this other stuff. I might as well keep partially filled canisters, because over here this landing pad, well, first off I can just jump up into that. This could actually be the landing pad for my base. The only thing is I can't redeem missions at it. So I'm going to need an extra large printer, or a large printer, to print that thing off. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this gravity globe, which is a freebie, to go and bring my rocket back to base. Hopefully not falling down any massive holes while I do it. So also keeping a look around in case there's anything else exciting around here. I'm trying to deliberately bounce myself a little bit as I go. I think the rocket's the other side of that. Here we are. Massive patch. I don't know why. I suppose I know why that landing pad didn't show up. It's because it was kind of around the horizon from where I was. Okay, so the rocket will give me oxygen as I slowly carry it back to my actual base. Oh, I took the... Okay, that's alright, it's still with me. As long as it's... Yeah, I put the thruster, for some reason it went inside the rocket, but that's okay, it's still there, so not lost. I'm very good at dropping that thruster on the floor. At the moment, I can't walk while carrying this. Ooh, that was a bit of a drop. That was a bit foolish. I survived it though. Windy, windy. Okay, sorry that took a little bit of time just watching me dropping a shuttle on the floor, but now it's back here. I'll leave it up there for a minute. I am going to need this. I'm also going to need to print extra large printer, or large printer, so let's do that. While that's printing, let's just connect that up. Might move this a little bit. I love the detail in this game. If you watch the feet, when I lock or unlock, you actually see little bolts going up and down to lock it into the ground. I mean, it's just incredible detail that is completely unnecessary to actually play in the game, but just makes it nice. I want this is to print a landing pad, and I have a feeling I'm going to need aluminum. Have I not? No, I haven't researched the landing pad. Okay, well, let's do that. Down here, aluminum, which I don't have, but I can get because it's present on every planet, and ceramic, which I don't have but I can get, but I'm going to need to print a smelter. So let's do the smelter. Compound and resin. There's another resin. There's another compound. Smelter time. And that, while that's running, I can also produce the clay, which I'm going to smelt. Okay, now that's running. I think I'm going to take these, because I don't need those in a hurry, and I'm going to go looking for that aluminum that I want. So let's pop QTRTG on there, and let's do a little bit of delving. I've got to watch, because I've got to remember I don't have oxygen with me right now, so I'm going to need to head back and get my tractor. In fact, before I take the tractor, let's print up some other things that we're going to need. Okay, smelter running. And let's get some more medium. Where's my small printer gone? Still on the on there. Medium storage. That'll allow us to carry a bit more aluminum back as we need it. Now, tungsten, this is medium printer, tungsten will allow me to produce a chemistry lab. In fact, I have a tungsten, I even have a spare ceramic. What I need is some glass. And fortunately, I don't need to go looking for that because it's right here in my soil packages. Quartz turns into glass when smelted. During the day I'm getting a ton of power for working on things from those solar panels, and this field shelter also produces a little bit just to keep things running. So let's smelt that glass and let's print ourselves yet another platform to put that on. Now this time I've got to be careful. I don't want the small printer to suck up that resin and turn it into more medium storage just yet. I'm going large platform B. And when that's ready, got tungsten, ceramic and glass ready for my chemistry lab. There was an empty soil canister. That. I'll take that off for now because I don't need that. That's just going to get sucked back into the printer in a second. We can put the ceramic and the tungsten that we found. That was a lucky find. It's on this planet, we just haven't seen it yet. So that's done, and we need... Whoop! Sorry. Okay. Chemistry lab. one. Where are you? Getting low. Sun's about to go down. It seems like it was up for a very long time. That might mean we have a very long night time as well. If it's going to be sun below the horizon, that's a good time to go down and get that bit of aluminium I need. Oh yes, this is slowing down, isn't it? This is slowing down. Okay, rubber, plastic, aluminum alloy. We could research the medium rover because we need plastic and rubber for that. And we could make one of those. Okay. I'm going to grab that and head down. I'll have to do a bit of digging as I go. Yeah, I see the hole. So we are reaching into a cavern down there. That joined the ground. Ooh. I rather think this wide mod is paying for itself very quickly. Just watching my oxygen. Okay. So when I go down into caverns, I usually end up getting lost. To avoid getting lost, put down a beacon for my exit, and now that'll sharpen my compass. Let's go and find some aluminum. There's got to be some somewhere. I see resin and I've seen quartz. And I probably could have just driven my tractor straight through that hole, but I can also make it bigger. Research item. I'll put that on for now. On we go, looking for that bit of aluminum. Hope I'm not barking up the wrong tree here. Oh, not a particularly good metaphor for the current situation, but needs must as the devil drives. Okay. No, not what I thought it was. Something else. A bit of debris. On we go. It's funny, it's things you think are going to take a long time in this game sometimes go really quickly. There! What do I see glittering in the distance? Aluminum, or laterite, which is going to become some lovely tasty aluminum very quickly. Let's have that. There's also something else I just saw over there. Pop this on here. I've got really more soil canisters on me than I need because they fill so quickly. Over there. What's this glittery stuff here? Copper. Definitely worth having some copper. Oh, and it's already squirting out the back of my machine. Okay. Well, we've got what we came for. You know, I'm just going to chuck that research. I can find research anywhere, so I don't really need that. I would rather retain the space for a bit of extra material. That one I can't pick up. Okay. We'll head back to the surface with our spoils, and this is where my beacon comes in. So I'm looking. Hello. Scan shells. Those look like shells. Let's pick them up on the way back to the beacon. Ooh, catch, catch, catch. So this. That's already 3. There's something glittering in the distance. There was another. Was it this? No. Okay, there's another one on the way, so I'll catch another one on the way back to the beacon. And I'm going to be passing these things. What are they? Wow. I haven't got anywhere. I could dump some of my copper and other items, but I feel I'm going to be coming back to those later. So what I need to do, maybe drill through this wall to get to those shells. That was pretty easy. Okay. And then hopping back on my trusty steed, I'm just going to drill through walls until I get back to my beacon, because as we've just seen, these walls can actually be incredibly thin. Am I hooked up on something? Yeah, I'm gonna flatten out these stalagmites. That should make that forward progress a little bit easier. There we go. Boop. We apparently went further than I thought. Ooh. Okay, that's something to watch out for. There's holes down there. down which an unwary astroneer could fall. So I'm almost breaking through into something underneath. Well, I think I was heading downwards without realizing it. And above me I can see the beach ball thing. Now, was this how we came in? No, this wasn't how we came in. This is just a thing. So, let's make an upward slope. There we go. I think that's going to be quite close to our original entrance point round the corner there. I think this is the same quartz we saw right at the beginning. So if we've circled around it, but that was the nature of the beast. Can I get through there? No. Okay, let's go this one. There we go. Yeah, I went under it and then around. Good. Nice sunny Calidor. I come here for all my vacations. Let's smelt some laterite. One will do for now. Move that off. Move this up. Get this set up for that landing pad. There we go. And get that ceramic off that greedy thing and put it on here. Okay. I think we're going to print this landing pad and then call that an end for this session. So maybe could have been a little bit more efficient, but quite a lot has been achieved. Picked up a number of resources. We've got various things we can make rovers out of. Let's see. Plastic, carbon and compound. Let's put some carbon and compound on here. Compound, soon to be carbon, soon to be carbon. And that means rubber, which is the other thing I need, is organic and resin. Let's grab our power from here to just speed things up a little bit. So there's some organic. Oops, too much on my back. I've run out of resin again because everyone always needs resin, but that's okay. I can print some out from my soil. fact, here's a resin right here, so that will work to make rubber. Now I'm really stretching the bounds of power. I've got a printer running. That's taking 5 power. That smelter's taking another 5 power. And this chemistry lab takes 10 power. So I'm asking this machine to do 20 power. But I've only got a half and a 1 and a 1. So we're using 2.5 power to provide what actually wants 20 power. That's why this is going super slow. But it is going. So it will eventually get there. Okay, the smelter finished. So we can stop worrying about that. And the landing pad is finished. So we can put that up. Now it's going to be pretty big, I think. I'm probably going to have to move my tractor, which isn't currently connected to power. Okay, let's just move it a little bit out, spin it round, lock it down. And what did we do? We can get the buggy. We've done the shells to get the terrarium. We can get another buggy. Well, we don't want 2 buggies in one location. Rubber's done. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. We're ready to print up a medium buggy when we've made some plastic. We've got some copper to smelt. We can claim a buggy and then use that, and we can work on the terrarium. So we've got plenty of things to be getting on with in the next episode. Oh, I forgot to say good night. It's good night from me. And it's good night from him.